Hi, my name is Michael and 안녕하세요. I'd like to share my short story on how I became or how Pastor Teresa impacted my life. I joined the ICF when I was a freshman in Italian Medical University. I had just arrived on Sunday morning, and the roommate that I was placed with was invited to church by someone else, and I decided to tag along. I was taken to DICF, and it was a wonderful time. But I think that wasn't the main important thing. That same Sunday, my first Sunday after church, after lunch fellowship, Pastor Teresa comes to me and tells me, "I want to see you when I come back from America." And ever since then, I have remained part of the ICF, and I've remained part of the church. I began serving as part of the worship team, media team, and everything. And then Mommy got us scholarships to go to do Bible school at DICF, a church where pastors from Korea would come through and would have Bible school every weekend. And that, I think, built me both as an individual and spiritually, and also grew me to understand the responsibilities that God has given me. And then later on, a couple of years later, I was given the opportunity to become Plus Fellowship leader, and it was a big step that I had to take. I didn't know how to do it, but I really thank God for the DICF. I was able to grow, I was able to learn, and every single thing that I took from Sunday services, from Mommy's messages, I trickled them down to the Plus Fellowship Bible studies. And just to give a short story, Plus Fellowship is a campus fellowship whereby all the members of all the Christians would gather in different rooms. We have Bible study, we have prayer, we have encouragement, and to lift up other people's spirits in order for them to be able to grow and able to find God while they were still in school. Right now in Botswana, I work as a medical officer at one of the local clinics. I work with my supervisor, and I work it's the local clinic, Lisarani Clinic. I managed to find a local church. Luckily enough, God connected me with people who are leaders, and they took me into their home cell. They dragged me to church, and ever since then, I've been continuously going for Bible study. And I would like to say Bridge Mission, that Mommy has started, is a mission not for her or not for any of us. It's a mission, it's connecting one place to another. And Bridge Mission, I think it's the next step for me concerning DICF. It's me offering services to people, offering whatever possible thing that I could, whether it is to dig a borehole, but also bring the purpose to which we're doing it is to bring God into it. And I'm part of a project that help a couple of missionaries that they're still waiting for the paperwork in order for everything to be settled, in order for them to be able to be given a location where they're going to be ministering to the locals who are bushmen, the people who are still living in their own special way, the way their ancestors. They have not been modernized in a way. They haven't been transformed into the new things. So I'll be helping in that, and then that's when I can go to Pastor Teresa to Bridge Mission to introduce the project, build a mini hospital. That's where I'll serve. They wanna teach the bushmen how to farm, how to preserve food and stuff like that. So that's my mission. As you celebrate, as you come together to begin the mission, as we expand Bridge Mission, I would like to thank Pastor Teresa and Pastor James for making this possible. Because if it wasn't for Pastor Teresa and Pastor James, DACF would not have been there. I wouldn't have met all the leaders that helped me to be who I am right now. I would like to thank everybody that has joined to support Pastor Teresa and us in order to fulfill the calling that God has placed in her life and to fulfill the desires that God wants her to do. I would like to encourage you that there's nothing small for God. With God, all things are possible. And he only needs one person. You don't need to be there physically. If you can help financially, if you can help with ideas. But I would like you to join, and I would like to thank Pastor Teresa for allowing us to be part of this. God bless you, and may God protect all of you. Thank you. Bye-bye.